The new one we're doing today is a Clint Eastwood film. It's called Flags of Our Fathers. The flags raising at Iwo Jima is one of the most iconic images in American history. The movie tells the story of the young men who fought and actually placed the flag in the original photo. With many of their original buddies dead, 3 men who don't consider themselves as heroes are carried on a national tour of the photo. The young men go through an ordeal of becoming superstars against their will and are faced with the ordeal of the truth, meaning that there was actually 2 flags raised and there was not the original. Clint Eastwood gives this film a classic epic feel to represent what the soldiers of World War II had to face.
I can't take them calling me a hero. Some of the things I saw done, they weren't things to be proud of.
I liked this movie. Different battle scenes than you're used to seeing. It's not. There's not a lot of steady cam movement.
Well, they didn't gloss over any of the battle sequences.
Right. It's
not,
it
wasn't like.
Right. You only see, if I recall, you only see the enemy one time. If you recall, there's a gentleman where he jumps over, and you see that's the only time you actually see the enemy. What I think makes it for me is the actual. I mean, it's kind of cliche to say bond of brothers, but here it's almost like they're all internally battering. Why are they heroes? Why do they classify themselves as heroes?
Right, and I mean that's the whole theme throughout the whole thing.
Right.
It's like what did we do here? And is this whole thing? The flag raising was a huge thing back then. I mean, everybody like saw that, and it brought a reason to fight more. And,
right. What I did not know is there's actually 2 flags raised. I mean, this is a true story.
Right.
This is a true story based on real lives of people that you do see the actual pictures of these people after the movie's over. When you put yourself in that situation, how would you react? How would you want all the flame and glory and say it was me who was in that photograph?
Right.
Or would you know?
Well, and I mean, as far as the movie goes, though, I mean, I have to say it looks great. The battle scenes are great. I talked about all this great stuff.
Right.
And Ryan Felipe, I thought was awesome.
I did too. He was pretty good.
But I thought for Clint Eastwood, it didn't feel like a Clint Eastwood movie. The direction was not spot on with him. He's usually pretty tight and everything, and it wasn't even, especially with the 2 other main characters.
See, I like the other main, like Adam Beach to me.
No, I thought Adam Beach was horrible.
I thought he was. He was the bomb.
He was overplayed. Overplayed.
I think that's the part in the direction though. He was supposed to be overplayed.
Maybe he was supposed to, but I didn't believe it. I just thought it was ridiculous.
If you look at Ryan Felipe's character at the dock, he kind of says to himself, okay, where do I fit in this whole thing? He's kind of like lukewarm water between the other 2. The one guy's there.
I understand that.
I know.
I already saw that. The lukewarm water was there. I just thought it was ridiculous. The other 2 seemed so unreal to me. And the only part I like with him, Adam Beach, is in the hotel room at the end, and he's talking about this. So that felt pretty real to me. Other than that, I mean, and the other thing was just the pacing of it was like a little weird. The flashbacks were actually really good. They were placed really well. But besides that, they kept moving place to place, right. And it kind of got you confused on what was going on.
It wasn't very...
and that really hurt the film. That and the fact that the two guys on there, I just didn't...
No, I would agree with you, but where I wouldn't agree is where Ryan Felipe's character just kind of felt hollow to me. I don't know why. It
felt more like he was hollow from the war, not so much he was a hollow character.
I think that, I mean, it's based on a book. It's based on a book from the doc's son, actually, who narrates it. And I have not read the book yet, but I know that in the book that the author upsells his dad a little bit.
Okay.
He basically heroizes his dad because he did this.
Yeah, it's his
and
dad.
I thought the movie kind of downplayed it, like saying what was a hero himself. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But
what do you think? What are you giving it?
I'll give it a 3-star.
3 stars.
That's pretty good. I know this film was actually a 2-part, not series, but there's another.
Letters to Iwo Jima.
I have not seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either.
But I'm looking forward to seeing that. Definitely.
I'm looking forward to seeing it too. I go a little below you. I give it 2.5. I just thought those performances on the other 2 characters really damaged it for me, and just a little too hectic at times. You can't tell what's going on, and it just lost my. Just me.